Coach, opening statement?
All that pressure. Just really happy that we finally got a chance to get started with our season. It was a good, feel-good game to be home, play everybody, get some stuff on film so we could see what we need to correct. I think that whether you were a starter or you came off the court, everybody contributed. But we just know now what we need to work on, and shot well from the free throw line. Starters shot really well from three-point land. So we're just happy about that. And it's just time now to get ready for Charleston Southern.
You mentioned the numbers; they all look pretty good across the board. But I know you can, go through with the fine-tooth comb. What stood out to you that you may need to be tuned up?
Well, I think that we need to work on our quarter-court defense because we just didn't communicate. We weren't ball line, midline. We didn't smother the ball enough. But it's stuff that we can do. We've done it before in practice, and we just need to make sure we shore that up because I think our full-court pressure, different looks from that. You can see that we can fly around when we want to, but we can't stand still and get beat by face cuts and things like that we need to work on.
How did you like the debut of the new faces on the team?
No, I think that even whether there are new faces or kids that didn't play a whole lot last year, Leah, her game has just jumped way up. The confidence level, her handle, she'll work on a couple things because when she can really start shooting the three ball, then she's going to be unstoppable because nobody can stop her from getting into the paint. One of the freshmen got a chance to play. The other one is coming back real soon. Transfer portal kids, you can see that with that, it's our athletic bodies, and we have a lot of options that we can go to.
Sarah, you just kind of picked up right where you left off, huh?
I guess, yeah.
Is your seventh 30-point contest as a Cougar? You were honored with your basketball for eclipsing 1,000 career points already last season. So talk a little bit about the story for you and what that's looked like as a Cougar, and then how that's just carried over into this season so far with the first game.
Yeah, I just kind of came in with the same mentality that I gotta do what I did last year, do more, or even do better than what I did last year. Keep scoring for my team and just get buckets. That's it.
So, player of the year last year, preseason player of the year this year. What are you looking at doing to improve your game?
Be more consistent from the 3-point spot, and be more consistent on the mid-range area.
And Leah, Coach mentioned it already. You looked a lot more aggressive, a lot more confident out there from last year. Talk a little bit about your growth in the offseason.
I think it was just a lot of summer work and playing, more believing in myself, I would say, and just having, Coach said, more confidence. I didn't have a lot of confidence, but when you have people that believe in you, that helps, and you can have more confidence in yourself.
What has really turned the corner for you tonight as far as, is it the ability to get to the finish for you? Is that where the confidence comes in?
Yeah, I feel like that's where my game is best at, so I don't try to shy away from that. I want to do things that I'm good at, so I try to get everything as much as I can.
Awesome. And Coach, you mentioned 11 a.m. Charleston Southern on Friday. What's the turnaround for you guys this week?
Well, we'll be off tomorrow. We'll look at some film Wednesday, Thursday, get ready for Charleston Southern. Is 11 a.m. game, which is an education game, so we know it's going to be loud, rocking. Our kids love that, and it'll just be a perfect atmosphere for us. And we can't take Charleston Southern lightly. They had a lot of kids coming out of the transfer portal. I believe they have 9 or 11, something like that. But, you cannot take anybody lightly. They're going to come back here to try to get some payback on us. But we know that we're home. We're defending TD Arena, and, we'll just take every game one by one and make sure that we fix the things that we need to work on. And it's really our players being coachable, their attitude. They're going to come, and they've worked really hard. We've had 30 practices. I could tell you there's been 2 that we weren't happy with, but that's pretty good, coming in here and having 28 great days. But it's their mentality that they have to hold each other accountable. I think that we missed too many point-blank shots, whether they were layups or 2-footers, and, we're too good of a team to miss that. And at halftime, we had 13 knocked off, so I'm sure there was a lot more than that. And, that's just one of those things that we know we need to correct.
I appreciate the time, Coach. Congratulations.
Thanks.
On number 1 ball.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.